We're back with more Alice in Borderland. I forgot the name, so I'm turning it into a song. But yeah, we're back with more Alice in Borderland, and I'm excited. We're doing episode 6 today. I also should address right up top that that I have only just realized / been informed of one more little parallel that I just was not picking up on, even though it was seemingly very obvious, right? So there's like Alice in Borderland, obviously Alice in Wonderland inspired title. I knew that, and I think in the last video I was talking about, I wonder how many connections there actually are, and I wonder how much it was intended by the Japanese, you know, in the original whatever. And you know, it became more overt when someone called Hatter came out, and it's like, okay, he's clearly the Mad Hatter or whatever. What I didn't pick up on is that I knew that the climber girl's name is Usagi, right? And I also knew that Usagi means rabbit. What I did not put together was that it's supposed to be like the white rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. I didn't think about it. I just straight up didn't come through my mind. So I have no idea why that didn't hit me, but someone commented it on a video a few episodes ago. Now, because of the way I do these videos, my Patreon account is 1 week ahead, which means if you leave a comment on my YouTube video, I probably won't see it for like 2 episodes. So last video, I wasn't addressing that at all, and I was still probably being dumb. It happens. Look, it happens. Anyway, so that's good to know. Now, I wonder how many other characters. I'm thinking there's got to be the Cheshire Cat is probably going to be like the next character that comes into it that's like Alice in Wonderland inspired. So I'm imagining like maybe the white-haired guy is supposed to be the Cheshire Cat, because he just seems like he maybe has that sort of energy that he was like calmly watching from a distance, and he seemed like, you know, maybe he's playing his own game. Although, to be honest, as I've said before, like, I know Alice in Wonderland kind of, but I am also by no means an expert, and I kind of forget a lot of the major plot points of the Cheshire Cat. So I kind of know vibes of the Cheshire Cat, but I don't actually remember what his deal was. Like, I don't remember how he impacts the story. I just remember his vibes. And the white-haired guy kind of gives me his vibes, so I'm wondering if he's gonna be like, if he's gonna come up and go like, my name is Neko or whatever, you know, then that'll be another obvious parallel, but who knows. So yeah, let's I also, maybe we've already got his name and I don't remember it. But yeah, let's jump into this. Make sure to support this video and this channel if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel. That assures that hopefully I'll continue doing these videos, and I'll continue doing videos on my channel in general, on this channel and on my Gent Watches One Piece channel. I would really appreciate your support, and if you want, you can go to my Patreon account, which will have the full-length versions of the reactions and early access. You can get the next week's episode on there right now in full-length version. You just gotta have your own footage to sync it up with, but it is absolutely worth it. There's so many videos on there, so many. It is absolutely worth it, so go check that out. Let's jump into this Alice in Borderland episode 6. Alright. Oh, they are, oh man, they're really like leaning into his insanity. Or his instability, I guess. Climb into bed with him. Yeah, he did seem to like and trust you. Kinda sucks having a target on your back so early, but... Did you? Really? I wonder how true that is. I have no idea, man. I don't know how much of this to trust. Probably about 5% of it. And also, it's very distracting when everyone's in swimsuits to try to listen to the information and read the subtitles while taking that in. Run. Run. Whoa. Who's shooting? Is Usagi alright? Oh. Oh. Well, that's awful. Oh, hey man. Death to traitors, yep. Well, that's awesome. Can we have a talk? You'll probably have information for us. For now. And then what? And then what? You want more after that? Aww. That's nice. Tell me more about you, buddy. Yep, what's your game? Okay. You making like an uprising sort of thing? Maybe he's like planning an assassination of the Hatter? True. Very true. Oh? Steal the playing cards, okay. Letting her in on the plan. Is it a good plan? I don't know. I really can't tell what that's gonna do for you, or I mean, I know what it's gonna do for you, but I don't know what it's gonna do to you if you just make a bunch of enemies like that. Oh, no. Man, I always hate looking at stuff like that. Uh-oh. Okay. We're with him. Just him? Okay. What serious could have happened? Did Hatter die? That would be kind of insane. What? That is kind of insane. Hang on. I kind of threw that out as a joke suggestion. Shot by a gun. Important question. Was it an assassination on him? Well, this is bad. What happens now? Is now the militias are in charge? Like what? Yeah. Oh. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, the power is shifting. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, well she's not having too bad a reaction. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck these guys. No! Oh my god, this fucking dude. As soon as Hatter dies, the ones who have the guns are in charge. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't do it. I want to see someone just not do it. Chishiya. Chishiya! Cheshire! Huh! I get it! That's a Japanese version of Cheshire. Okay. Fair enough. Oh! Jesus Christ. I was genuinely scared. Well, that's true, but he's not alive. Man, it sucks because Hada wasn't a great leader. But he was like the last core holding in all of the shit flooding out. I didn't mind Agony when we first met him. It's mostly Agony's lackeys that suck, but he does kind of suck too. Oh. Oh, interesting. What was that look he gave it? Like, if it's just codes, it shouldn't be anything special, right? So was it more than that? Okay. Yeah, but we're probably on the chopping block already with those guys in charge. Yeah. Everyone's like, that's not quite as fun. We're not really very happy with that. Are we doing it now? Oh man, I thought this was like a next episode thing. So that means there's probably not going to be a game in this episode. Which kind of breaks my theory, but... oh well. This is kind of a cool thing to do. That's a safe? Is that the safe? They're safe? His expression. Oh, because it's boss? 8022, boss? Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that. I did think his expression was a little weird when he looked at it. Like, if it's just numbers, why would you be shocked? Oh no. That's the code you put in to alarm people, you know? You know, some safes have that, like it calls the cops or whatever. Oh god. Oh god. No. Oh, this is so bad, man. So, fucking Cat just betrayed us? Why? Huh. What was his game in, like, luring us out? Just, does he actually just work for these guys? Oh, this is fucked. Well, fuck you! Oh my god. Oh yeah, the visa expiring is... yeah, that's not good. You kind of can't be here much longer. Oh my god. So, only thing I can think is like, is Chishiya or whatever, is he like a double agent? And this was all part of the plan and he needed this to happen for whatever his plan is. Oh, this woman in her fucking autopsies. Does a bullet give away who did it? Check the ballistic markings, compare it with his gun. Oh. Oh my god. So he used Arisu as bait to figure that out? It contained the location. Oh. That's so clever. Like, That's fucked though. Well, now is it 8022? Damn, man. So yeah, he was kind of a double agent, but he did still fuck with Arisu. Did sacrifice him. Yep, it is still 8022. He got the cards. It's amazing that they're like literally just regular playing cards, but they're so important, you know? Oh no, oh no. This fucking, man, I hate this guy so much. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Fucking the sound. Oh god. This actor's doing a good job of being despicable. I hate him so much. And I mean, all these other actors that are just, I mean, not actors, all these other characters that are like literally holding her down so he can do this. And I mean, they were smiling as well. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, worth it. Oh my god, that's awful. That's so horrible. I'm glad at least she's bringing up these questions. Because I like Kuni. I don't want her to be in on this. Yes. Yes, come on, Kuni. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. What is this? What? Oh shit. What? The game is try not to force yourself onto a woman for 24 hours. 10 of hearts. Yes! Yes! You have to stay there to hear the rules. Oh, you gotta get to the lobby. Arisu, is Kuni gonna come and save you? Sucks that Usagi can't save him, but I don't think Usagi knows where he is or anything. Kuni and Cheshire Cat are here, so nobody's there for Arisu. Oh! Is it a murder mystery? What is it? Witch hunt. It is a murder mystery. Good clarification. Among Us? It is Among Us. 2 hours. 2 hours to find the witch. Oh my god. Game starto. And end of the episode, right? Yep. Okay, really interesting episode. So I said like, oh, I really hope in this show that there's like a game every episode. I feel like this game like this episode set up a game at the very end of the episode, which I think that worked for the episode. That made it good. And also, I kind of considered like the heist to be a bit of a game as well. So I think that worked as well because there was like a game-like aspect to it with the codes and the envelope, and you had to figure out the clues of like what the envelope. Like I think that was all a game as well. So functionally, that was the same thing. It's like when I say I want a game every episode, it's kind of just I want that feeling of like solving that they're solving these puzzles or whatever in every episode. And so I did really like that that was still present here, because it's like in I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a left turn here, but in the Ace Attorney games, if you've ever played the Ace Attorney games, they're courtroom games, visual novels that are set in the courtroom. You might know them as the Phoenix Wright games or whatever. And basically, you know, the games are set up as like a murder mystery, and then there's like investigation days and trial days. And so you do the investigation, and then you go to trial, and you use all the evidence you gained to try to prove your defendant is innocent. So that's the way all of the games work, right? You have investigation and then trial, and then investigation and then trial, and it keeps going back and forth like that. And the trial is obviously like, that's the climax. That's the bit you are building up to, and that's the bit you probably generally enjoy. So there was a spin-off series called Miles Edgeworth Investigations, right? And you can tell from the title, it's Miles Edgeworth Investigations, because the game was just investigations. There weren't trials in the game, or at least the bits of the game I didn't finish the games, but the bits that I played, there weren't the trials. But it's like, that's the bit that we're in Ace Attorney for. So like, what is that there? Now the reason I'm mentioning this is because it's similar to Alice in Borderland in that there are games, and that's what we're sort of in the show for, really, is like these games that are being set up. But in Miles Edgeworth Investigation, you do all the investigating, but then someone will come in and you have to prove to them like this certain evidence, and you have to pick apart their logic. And basically what it is a trial in all of the ways except for the setting. So it still plays the same way a trial does. You have witnesses and they give their testimony and you pick apart their testimony. It plays out the same way that a trial does, it's just not in a trial setting. And so it still works, and the format of the game still works very well, and it's still a lot of fun. So that is similar to this in that, there wasn't a game in this episode, but the format of a game was present and very cool. By the way, my monitor is flickering off a lot right now. That is not good. I might need to get a new cord for my for my monitor, because it is dying out, I think. So yeah, that is really cool. I'm shocked they just killed Hatter off screen. Like that's really crazy. I think that's a good turn for the story. I'm pretty sure Hatter's like legitimately dead, and this isn't just a fake out. Especially since it was like the forensics woman. I'm calling her a forensics woman just because I've seen her cut open people. I don't know what exactly her deal is, but that woman is like cutting him open and stuff. So I imagine he's actually dead. But yeah, I mean, like I sort of made a joke about like, oh, well, I didn't make a joke, but as much as I made a sort of far out prediction. Like it was like, okay, everyone's panicking. What could have happened? Maybe Hatter died, you know? And then they show it and Hatter is dead. And it's like, that's crazy. But also when that sort of thing happens, you start to realize, oh no, like it's not like Hatter was a great guy. It's not like he was the perfect leader, but he was the only thing keeping this from all falling apart. Now, why now, of all times, did the Ten of Hearts game trigger, and it triggered in the beach? Why did that happen? I'm really curious about that, because it feels like there's storylines that the game creators are manipulating purposefully. I don't know exactly what the deal is here, but it feels like, you know, the strings are being pulled right now, and it feels like the game is happening at this point in time with all these people there for a particular reason. I don't know what that reason is, but it feels like that is happening. But I mean, yeah, that was cool. I liked I liked Chishiya, which, first of all, Cheshire, that's kind of genius. I really like that. Like, it sounds like a regular Japanese name, at least from my perspective, from a Western person's perspective. It sounds, you know, it's got all the elements that you'd expect from a Japanese name, but it sounds like Cheshire. So that's a nice and clever little name, and I feel like it is within Cheshire Cat's spirit. Again, I can't quite remember the Cheshire Cat's role in the story, but it seems like, you know, being that sort of sneaky and conniving and stuff where he like, oh, you're part of my plan and we're gonna do all this cheeky stuff, and then he ends up like betraying you, but to get his plan in motion and stuff. It feels appropriate. It feels thematically appropriate. So I liked that. It's fucked up that he used Arisu, but I do like the plan that he had. And it's cool that there were several layers of like, yeah, I figured out that the code to the safe was 8022 literally from looking at one expression on the guy's face. That's the way I figured it out, and I really liked that. And then it's like, but it wasn't that but he used that to say, so it must have been a blank piece of paper. And then later he looks at it and he says, no, it wouldn't be a blank piece of paper, because having a safe that just has the code, like that just, you know, if you figure out the code, you can open it and it's out in a cupboard somewhere. That would be too easy, and that wouldn't be like a very good way to hide your shit. So you'd want to hide it somewhere. So instead, what if he was looking at something and, you know, Aguri looked in this direction when he thought someone might have broken into the safe, and people tend to like instinctively look towards the thing that they're trying to protect, essentially. So so he saw that, and then he deduced exactly where it was. It's very clever. I like it. And that works very well as the game of this episode. Man, seeing the stuff that was happening to Usagi in this episode is fucking horrible. And that dude, the dude I don't even know the name of, but the tongue dude who works for Agani, is like such a despicable character. Man, it feels like they're setting him up to be one of those characters that, you know, we'll get our revenge on him and it'll feel so good. But for now, I hate him. But like, the actor's doing a great job at making me absolutely hate him. He's so frustrating. And it's cool. Like, I do like the idea that like the person I hate is not Aguni. Aguni, I have mixed feelings on. But it's the people that work under him, and mainly this guy who's like second in command, that's like truly the horrible piece of shit right now. So I just, man, oh man. Anything else to talk about? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm very curious about what this witch hunt game is gonna be like. I can't wait. So that'll be next week. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.